Welcome to How to Complete the Limited Engagement Form. This form is pretty straightforward. It is essentially a contract between an individual and the university. The individual is agreeing to a service on campus for a scheduled program for a one-time fee, hence the term limited engagement. The title implies the one-time payment. This form is given to the payee, the person you are paying, to complete. To begin, they will fill out the date, the day's date, and their contact information here at the top. First, they'll give us their legal name, their U.S. address, not to forget the city, state, and zip code, their verified email, and U.S. phone number. And I keep saying U.S. because it is important to note that this form is for U.S. persons. If you have an individual that you would like to pay that is international, that is completely fine. We just have a separate form for that. This form is for U.S. persons only. The next two fields often go overlooked, but are necessary. Here, they'll want to add their name, the payee's name, because this agreement is made between the university and the payee, their name here. They are the individual, and this agreement is effective as of, and you'll put the day's date here. The engagement. The individual will provide the service on the date of the event. You'll want to put that here. Next, the description of services. The description, they'll want to detail what they are being paid for. Is it a speaking engagement? Are they an artist? Are they presenting a workshop? All of these are examples of what goes in this field. And actually, if you look up top, there's a list of what this form is intended for. Guest speakers, guest lecturers, artists, performers, writers, etc. So they'll want to list those details here. What are they being paid for? Next, the location of services. They want to know where on campus this event is taking place. Next, the payment. This is the amount the individual or the payee and the student group or the department agreed upon. And you're going to want to be sure that the amount they put here is the same as the amount that you have put on the payment request form. They're going to want to review this text in red. It details taxes and what could be taxed on their payment. Also, numbers 5 and 6, it just mentions that they are considered service providers and they are not enrolled students or paid university employees. Once they've reviewed all of that, I want to move on to page number 2, where again, they print their legal name and their title. Are they an artist, a speaker, a presenter, etc.? They'll put the day's date and their signature. This area here is not for them, it's for the university. And they will give you, once complete, they will give you this form to submit with the payment request form. Remember that this form is for individuals being paid for a service. It is not to be used for honorarius. It is not to be used for companies or any other kind of payment. This is strictly for individuals being paid for a service. Please be sure that all the fields are completed before you submit it. Incomplete forms will only be sent back, and that could delay payment. And of course, if you have any questions, you can contact your financial coordinator.